All right, we have Lance Shepard on the phone, and Lance reached out to me via email. Said he had a few questions, wanted to know. Do you have a business currently?
Not currently, no, but I plan to have one in the near future.
Okay. What kind of business are you going to be starting?
I'd like to start a lawn care service with mowing, weed eating, edging, and simple gardening like mulching and just do simple weed pulling and stuff like that.
Okay, what area are you located?
I'm in Virginia, in the New River Valley.
Okay, how old are you, Lance?
I'm 26.
What kind of experience do you have up to this point?
Mostly just working for a family. I've worked on a farm, and my actual job experience throughout my life has been in the automotive industry, and I just kind of got burnt out on it.
So you worked on a farm, Lance? Were you born and raised on a farm pretty much?
No, I sure wasn't.
Okay.
I married into a farm. My wife,
okay.
Her parents own a dairy farm.
The reason I asked that is because, I grew up in farm country, and I know farm kids are handy. I'm trying to get myself into what your skill sets are, whether you declare them your skills or not. So that's why I'm asking you these questions. I know you're the one that actually has the questions, but I want to make sure that I come up with answers that fit you, and for the people out there watching on YouTube, they can kind of modify it and change it to fit their personality too. So let's get into the first question you have, Lance.
Okay. My first question that I have is, when starting out in a business with no customers, how would I go about gaining customers while still competing with the larger local companies that already charge extremely low prices?
It's going to be your reputation, Lance. So customers are going to switch from going with big box store lawn cutting to Lance Shepard's lawn cutting because they know who you are. So start in your church, start in your local community, let people know. Let them also know how much you appreciate if they will give your name out, if they will help you. I tell you straight up, people love to help other people. It gives them something to do, especially a lot of you're going to be catering to the older crowd, more or less, okay? Because those are the ones, the young bucks, they'll mow their own lawn. They're going to let you go, well, you're 26, I'm 26, I'm going to mow my own yard, right? So the older crowd's going to bring you in. They're going to be the ones that are going to be hiring you, and it gives them something to talk about. Hey, Lance Shepard, the farm kid that married the farmer's daughter down the road, he's starting his own lawn care business. He does really good work, and he's really nice. See, they're not going to talk about you if you just come in, you do the job, and you disappear, Lance. If you do that, you have no clue. But if you do the job, you knock on the door, and you pick up a conversation with your customers, guess who they're going to know? Guess who they're going to talk about? Guess who they're going to come to like? Guess who they're going to want to see to grow? It's a beautiful thing, Lance. You have the ability to do something that the big box store lawn mowing companies just can't do. You have your personality. Use it. Use it like a frickin' tool, Lance. Use it like it's a weapon, like you're a samurai warrior and that's your sword. It's the Lance Shepard way.
All right.
Next.
Okay. The next question I have is, this is probably my biggest battle that I try to figure out. I'm a stay-at-home dad. I have 2 children. My little girl, she's about 2.5 years old. Excuse me. I have a son. He just turned 1. So therefore, we're primarily just living off of my wife's income, and we're just trying to slowly start building up our savings. We just bought a house. And, my question is, should I borrow money from a bank to buy new or used equipment, or should I just buy new equipment from a dealer that's more affordable? That way I wouldn't have to worry more or less about breakdowns, and it would still have a warranty. I'm not worried about the breakdowns because I can fix it just about anything. It is nice to not worry about it.
Well, you answered your own question there, Lance, because as soon as you said, should I buy new so I don't have to worry about breakdowns, I'm thinking, you are the man to fix it, right?
Yeah.
You said that. How many accounts do you have?
Right now, I don't have any.
Okay, so how many accounts do you have that are going to pay for a brand new lawnmower? None. How many accounts do you have that are going to pay for a used lawnmower? Absolutely none. So do not go out and buy any equipment until you know what your accounts are, how many accounts you have, and what you can afford to do. When you're building a business from the ground up with absolutely zero money, your accounts pay for your equipment. So you're going to go out and you're going to start marketing right now. This is the best time. If you look outside my window, Lance, it's -8 degrees out, and I am the absolute busiest I have ever been because I am in my office marketing. I have 2 computers going. I am reaching out to people. I am making sure that the world knows who we are, because this is when the real go-getters are looking for their lawn maintenance, especially if you're into commercial accounts, which you may want to look into doing. Okay? So don't buy any equipment till you know what you have for accounts. You may only need a push mower to start with. Beautiful, beautiful. Go buy a used push mower, Lance. And yes, you're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have worries. You're going to have issues. At the end of the day, you're going to have greasy fingernails because you're working on the lawnmowers because you can't afford brand new. Even to this day, I don't buy brand new equipment for the most part. I just bought a skid loader the other day, 10 years old, but it was in mint condition. I look for that depreciation, for that initial outlay, that profit that the manufacturer gets from selling a brand new piece of equipment. I look for somebody else to eat that. So I look for very gently used, top-notch equipment, and I'll go in and I'll buy that all day and night. I'll be very comfortable buying that because I know that the risk I'm taking shouldn't be that much if I really do my research on the piece of equipment versus buying a brand new one with a warranty. Now, I do buy both, and you will get to the point where it makes sense. It's a switch. It's a logic where it makes sense for you to do both. But right now, starting out, it does not make sense for you to go out and purchase equipment when you don't even know what you're going to be doing yet. So start marketing. You can start marketing today, Lance. You can produce flyers, and your flyers, all they have to be is just a letter introducing you. And you can post that up on boards. You can post that up on community boards. You can start getting your name out there wherever possible. Look at where the companies that you want to compete with, where are they marketing? Where do you see them? Where are they popping up? Until you can afford to replicate exactly their marketing strategy, you can take the free components of what they're doing, where you're seeing them, and start doing that. I tell you, the beauty is flyers work wonders, and there's a way to do flyers as well, and it's not as complicated as you think. The best flyers, the most effective flyers out there, Lance, they're just letters. They're just a letter with a signature, especially if you're going to do your own hand signature on them. Whew. People appreciate that. So to get back to your initial question, no. Don't go out buying brand new equipment until you can absolutely positively afford it and it makes sense, because there'll be times when it doesn't make sense and you can buy used equipment and get by. So even to this day, after 31 years of being in business, Lance, I buy new, I buy used when it makes sense,